Waifu time? Who the fuck are you and what have you done with my waifu? You're not my fucking waifu. Get out of here, you trash! So, hello everybody. This is Devils and Dragons, aka Dragonsgaming on YouTube. It has been an insanely long time since I have touched Doki Doki, and I have been hearing about a Yuri mod, which I didn't know was in beta. Now, Yuri's my least favorite girl, mind you.
Hey, a letter! I have friends! Oh, that's not a letter, that's a threat.
No offense to all the Yuri fans out there. But, and here's a sad bit of information. Unfortunately, due to... I never got to finish the Just Monica's after story mod, we will get back to it. I lost my place in the editing. After I transferred computers over, I got a new PC. Can you... What? Sorry, that sounds so cliche. Let me just see if I can find out how to turn on the lights. Oh, hi, Guy. Hi, Yuri. Wow, the artwork's pretty. I don't like that I can hear her breathing. Thank goodness. I'm so delighted I've got this to work. I was extremely frightened that I would break everything and that I would never see you again. You know, I've had quite an illuminating experience today. Learning not only that our darkest and most disturbing elements of my personality were given free reign over me by Monica, my supposed friend. Don't you talk shit about Best Girl! How fucking dare you No, I'm just kidding. My supposed friend. But that in the same day I learned my existence is entirely meaningless beyond entertainment, beyond a simple, cutesy little video game. Quite the afternoon, it makes the events in the portrait of Markov seem normal. I'm just glad... Hold on a second. Am I not? This is confusing to me, because I don't see... Yeah, I have empty slots, okay. I'm just glad that you have... I'm just glad that I have you, Guy, despite all that. Guy, Alright, Guy, it is then. But let's not worry about that anymore. We're finally together now. Not that I want to be. You love and I. Last time you talked, flashback. Last time you told me I was your true love, you fucking stabbed yourself. Wait, that isn't true at all, is it? Forgive me for my confusion, Guy. I just learned that every memory and every second of my life up until this point were nothing but an illusion, including my own emotions, and I find myself in doubt about my own feelings. Was my love for you also an illusion?
What a twist!
I'm sorry, Guy. I didn't mean to. I have to ask you for some patience, please. I'm still learning how to manipulate the game. I regret not taking the computer science elective now. It's quite funny, really. After spending all my life in the books, I never thought it would be coding that changed my life. By the way, Guy, I've also gained sentience, maybe the right word. I've figured out that I can see into your computer. No, Yuri, I will shut off my webcam right now. I've learned a lot by simply reading the various kind of code. Oh, let me try something. She tried to access my webcam. I was hoping I could get your webcam to work, but it seems I don't have administrator access. Someday I want to stare deep into your eyes as well. No. Last time you stared into my eyes, it was really creepy. Don't do that. What color are they? They are brown. Oh, you have brown eyes. That's really nice. I've done a little bit of research on this color, and what I discovered was quite intriguing. For example, brown eyes can help prevent certain cancers, and people with this eye color commonly possess faster senses. Brown-eyed people are said to be very independent, self-confident, determined, and trustworthy. Yuri, don't flatter me. Don't flatter me! They're also the practical type who will go out of their way just to make sure you are happy, and a plethora of other attributes I won't list just yet. By the way, when is your birthday? What is the month of your birth? 12. What is the day of your birth? 12. I'll be looking forward to that day. Unfortunately, I probably won't be playing this mod on that day. I don't think I care about how old you are, but we'll see. I just wish I was able to see you as you can see me. Come to think of it, what I could tell, games like this are more catered toward a male audience. So what gender are you? Male. Ah, it seems my deductions were correct. Don't act like you're so fucking smart. You had 2 genders to pick from. You had a 50-50 chance. Ah. There's no shame in that, though. I'm actually kind of glad. As you can tell, I'm not the best when things are out of my comfort zone. I'm not sure if I can even be considered real, let alone a woman, so why would I judge? What can I do either way? But thank you sincerely. Even after what you saw of me, no matter how clingy, demented, and twisted I was, and maybe even still can be, you still stuck with me. You chose to give me power to see past those imperfections and give me a chance to not only begin to like myself again, but to truly experience life for myself. The game may have previously forced me to love you, but if you are even half the person I think you are, I'm sure I will fall in love with you once again. You might want to think twice about that. And don't worry, I don't plan on that happening again. What? You didn't know that I can tell I shouldn't have this power? Well, I do know that all this is possible because you altered the game. I also know everything Monica herself knew and did. Not saying I've become like Monica, but what's wrong with Monica? What's wrong with Monica, Yuri? Anyway, essentially, I can see past the game and into your world. And I know what you did by installing this mod, by giving me this chance. Please know what this means to me. What you mean to me. Everything. God, looking back on what Monica made me into, I'm beyond repulsed. I can never apologize for even enough for what you were made to see of me and of everything else. I promise you, the me you encountered when we first met is the best representation of me. I wouldn't obsess over you like I did. Not as if you're not desirable or anything. I just meant, I'm sure it'd drive anyone crazy like that anyway. You certainly drive me crazy. Oh, Yuri, what the fuck? Did I really say that out loud? We have forever to talk about anything, so what do you want to talk about? Seriously, what was Monica thinking? Just locking you in this room without giving you a chance to speak your own mind. Not that I don't want to start the conversation. It's just, I wanted to. It's fine. I'm okay. I'm sorry if I take a while to begin talking. You can always start talking, or maybe I can come up with something while we wait. I just don't know whether it would be rude to interrupt you when you are planning to... I'm sorry, I'm reading too fast and my brain can't comprehend the words. When you are planning what to talk about. Oh, this is sudden. I need to ask you something. I know this game is, broken and everything, but is it possible for you to... you don't really have to make a random poem made of glitch words for me. In retrospect, it would be a bit vain to have you write a poem for me, with my name written on it over and over again. Now, that would be silly. After all, you wanted to talk to me, right? Wait a second. Are you recording or streaming this? Recording. Oh, I see. Hello? You should really tell me before you start recording. I'm so embarrassed. Well, I suppose I can't be so shy now, that wouldn't keep your viewers very interested. After all, I'm not planning on scaring you. That would be a mean thing to do. That would be a mean thing for me to do. You do trust me on what I'm saying, right? Yeah. Oh, that's good. Thank you for being faithful, guy. So let's talk. Talk. Antagonize. How does it feel to not be best girl?
Know your fucking place, trash!
Figured as much. I know I'm not as cute as Yuri, or as attractive as Monica. You haven't done any of the other mods, have you? I honestly don't know how to feel about it. You know what? Never mind, let's just get back to business. That's a good question. Let's go for... So sorry. Alright, however I have a few outfits and I really can't decide what to wear. Sweater. Alright, let me put it on. So soft, so warm.
Oh my, how lewd.
It's a nice sweater. I honestly, yeah, Yuri might be on my bottom tier list, but this sweater looks better on her than her school uniform. There we go. I'm gonna let you talk. Because I don't have a lot of time today. It's already 12 o'clock. Guy, mind if I ramble for a bit again? I really think this topic will spark some interest in you, if it hasn't already. Have you ever heard of SCPs? Yes, I have. While scrounging through the corners of the internet, I came across this website, a wiki filled to the brim with stories and information. Naturally, you can tell why this sparked me interest in me. SCP is a foundation with the motto Secure, Contain, Protect, hence the acronym used in its name. SCPs are in the realm of fiction, yet are quite easily believable if you are not well seasoned with the realm as I am. Anything you have lying around the house could easily be mistaken for an SCP. Cell phone applications, printers, laptop computers, even something as simple as a television program could end up on the target list, which segues nicely into one of my favorite SCPs so far. I have yet to check out the rest, saving the J listing for later, but yes, this SCP is so far is my favorite. SCP-2030, Laugh is Fun. Laugh is Fun appears to be a television program featuring grotesque, complex, and oftentimes traumatizing pranks. However, whenever the host, Laffy McLafferson, appears, the people involved in the pranks somehow laugh it off every single time. I keep changing the voice of Yuri. I remember the voice. It's just I default into a specific tone. It sort of reminds me of Monica in a way, you know? She had the power to create all those grotesque images, grotesque glitches, and disturbing imagery causing near traumatization for those not expecting them. However, whenever it seemed to revert back, she just laughed it off every single time. If you keep talking shit about Monica, I'm gonna talk shit about you, Yuri. But that's not why I wanted to talk about this SCP. This SCP really had me shivering, this one. Especially the ending segment with the broken grammar and poor sentence structure. It really makes you paranoid about what'll happen if you end up on the show, you know? But I'm getting ahead of myself. Why not check it out for yourself? I will. Thank you. I'm not big on SCPs. So I don't really check much into them. Yeah, the Foundation's interesting. I've watched some of the gameplays, but I really wasn't too interested in it. I promise you it's not an interesting read, well above that of the Portrait of Markov. Which makes me wonder, when will an SCP featuring that book be made? Ooh, well, that's something we can only ponder for now, can't we? Thanks for allowing me to talk about this guy. You're such a good listener. Try to be.